Chapter 2. The Struggle. Humayun. Introduction. A king without a kingdom. Every empire has a moment of testing. For the Mughal Empire, that test came not through invasion, but through weakness from within. After the death of Babur, the vast empire he had carved out stood at a crossroads. Its fate now rested on the shoulders of a young and inexperienced ruler, Humayun, the eldest son of Babur. Unlike his father, Humayun inherited not a united kingdom, but a fragile empire surrounded by enemies, betrayal, and ambition. The inheritance of a fragile throne. Humayun ascended the throne in 1530 at just 22 years of age. Though intelligent and well-educated, he lacked the political sharpness and military decisiveness that had defined Babur. Instead of strengthening his authority, Humayun made a fatal mistake. He divided his empire among his brothers, hoping to maintain peace. This decision weakened central control and planted the seeds of rebellion. While Babur ruled with iron discipline, Humayun ruled with idealism, and the world around him was ruthless. The rise of Sher Shah Suri. As Humayun struggled with internal conflicts, a powerful Afghan leader was rising in eastern India, Sher Shah Suri. Originally named Farid Khan, Sher Shah was brilliant, ambitious, and deeply strategic. He understood warfare, administration, and the psychology of power. While Humayun spent time in luxury and spiritual pursuits, Sher Shah built an efficient army and a strong administrative system. Their conflict was inevitable. The battles that changed everything. In 1539, Humayun faced Sher Shah at the Battle of Chausa. Despite having superior numbers, Humayun was defeated due to poor leadership and overconfidence. The following year, in 1540, the final blow came at the Battle of Kannauj. Sher Shah crushed the Mughal forces. Humayun was forced to flee, stripped of his throne, his army, and his pride. The mighty Mughal Empire collapsed almost overnight. Years of exile and struggle. For the next 15 years, Humayun lived the life of a wanderer. He wandered through deserts, crossed mountains, and sought refuge in foreign lands. At one point, he was so desperate that he had to flee to Persia, seeking help from the Safavid ruler, Shah Tahmasp. This period of exile transformed Humayun. He studied Persian culture, administration, and art, influences that would later shape Mughal culture. With Persian support, he gathered an army to reclaim his lost empire. The return of a king. In 1555, after years of exile, Humayun returned to India. The Sur Empire had weakened after Sher Shah Suri's death, torn apart by internal conflicts. Seizing this opportunity, Humayun defeated the Sur forces and reclaimed Delhi. At last, the Mughal throne was his again. It seemed as if destiny had finally smiled upon him. A tragic end. But fate had other plans. Just months after regaining his empire, Humayun met a tragic end. One evening, while descending the steps of his library, he slipped, fell, and suffered a fatal injury. The emperor who survived countless battles died in an accident, a tragic twist of fate. Legacy of Humayun. Though his reign was troubled, Humayun's legacy was profound. He preserved the Mughal line, introduced Persian art and culture to India, laid the foundation for the Golden Age under his son Akbar. Without Humayun's survival and return, there would have been no Akbar, no Mughal Golden Age.